A lot of people ask for a pregnancy update. As I was looking back, I don't even think I did like an update at the end of my first trimester going into the second one. And I'm well into the second trimester. And this pregnancy has been a lot different than my first one. And I've got some fun things happening like to my face and stuff that I've been talking about on Instagram stories. And a lot of people have been going back and forth, telling me things that it might be, different things. So I was like, I need to get on YouTube and do just a pregnancy update, kind of what's been going on and some new things that I'm trying and using and just some of the differences in last pregnancy and this pregnancy. I don't know if these types of things are true or not. People say if you have a dream of what you're having, the dream is usually accurate. Well, last night I had a dream that it was a girl and that I had her 3 weeks early. I just still I don't necessarily have a feeling of boy or girl, but I will say I can't really even picture myself having a girl. Like, I think because I already have a boy, maybe I can picture myself having a boy. So I'm like, yeah, I'll probably have a boy. But last night I had a dream it was a girl. So who knows? Because if you watched any of my before videos or if you follow me on Instagram, you know this pregnancy has been a lot different. Well, let us talk a moment about a new thing that has happened in the skin department. I got new bamboo, not bamboo. I don't know what is this material actually, but it's beautiful. It was expensive, so it better be beautiful. I'm gonna do a house update here soon, but okay, so I'm coming in my bathroom, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wash my face so that you can see what I'm talking about. I've had this thing come up on my face before. I can't quite remember if the last time it came up, if I was pregnant or not. Now, before you go asking me if it's shingles or ringworm, I've actually had ringworm once before in my life. It was actually right before I competed for the Miss Kentucky title. And I know what ringworm looks and feels like. It's not ringworm. So, welcome to my life, being from Kentucky when your cousins are wrestlers and you catch ringworm. Anyways, it comes up in the same spot. And it's like a red circle and then a red kind of rash down the side of my face. I posted about it on Instagram today, and a lot of people said it was pregnancy hormones when they had a girl. A lot of people said that it was rosacea, potentially, which I've thought, could it be eczema? Could it be rosacea? Could it be just pregnancy hormones? A ton of people were like, do you know how often that you touch your face? Because you touch your face a lot. Even the girls at Dr. Bosman's, I sent them a message and I was like, look at this thing on my face. And they were like, well, you touch your face too much. I watch it in all your Instagram stories. So I guess I didn't realize that. Anyways, then a lot of people asked me if it was the side of the car window where I drive and if it's the side I sleep on, the side I hold my phone on. I feel like all of that, I sleep on both sides, so I don't think it's that. I mean, holding my phone, I don't know which side I really hold my phone to, but it comes up every so often and it's always on one side of my face. So I had several people say it happened to them during pregnancy in this first half of pregnancy kind of. So I'm gonna wash my face really quickly and I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about because YouTube still has not turned our comments back on. If you guys can send me a direct message or comment on one of my pictures if you had something like this and what you were treated for and if it worked. This is the face wash that I'm using. I got it at Dr. Bosman's. It's kind of expensive. I bought it like probably, I don't know, 5 months ago because it's safe during pregnancy. So I've been using this. Everyone's like, well, what face wash do you use? I really love this, what is it, Chantecaille one, but apparently you can't use it while you're pregnant. So I started using this one. A lot of people ask me questions about my eyelashes and like, how do you take care of your eyelashes and stuff? You're seeing how I clean my face 2 times a day. I literally go right over top of them. All right, now all my makeup is off. Every time I take my makeup off, I always brush my lashes. This, you can't even like see. I feel like it was way redder this morning. So it starts this circle. This circle is the one that really flares up, and then it comes all the way down the side of my face. You can see it right there on my mouth. And it's like raised bumps. And it's not itchy, but it feels like prickly to the touch. See, I have nothing on this face except for sunspots. So it's all on just the right side of my face. I'm gonna do a CO2 mask because CO2 masks, they even put on like open wounds, apparently. So it really helps with like irritation, healing. But that is one of the things that I've been dealing with. I didn't really have much skin stuff my first pregnancy, but like I said, it's been different. Another thing, a lot of people told me, you know, if you saw my first update, you can see this a little better here in this light. If you saw my first update, because I was sick, they prescribed me medication, then the pharmacist scared me about the dang medication. So then I started taking like Unisom and B6. Well, now I feel like I can't sleep without the dang Unisom, so I'm trying to like cut that out because now that my nausea has subsided, which thank the Lord, praise the Lord, it's subsided. I feel like I don't really need to take it anymore, so I'm trying to not take it. I haven't taken it the last few nights. I mean, I don't like really need it, but I just feel like it's good. Something that I've been craving is cereal. So maybe it's all of the bad stuff in the cereal, who knows? So let's talk size and weight gain. My first pregnancy, I really got big kind of fast. I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, it took me forever to gain weight my first pregnancy. Not me. It didn't take me forever. This pregnancy, I got really big really fast. Then I kind of plateaued. So the last 2 appointments that I've been to, which maybe it's because I'm exercising a little bit with my friend Katie, she was like, this is good. This is normal weight gain. Usually for me, it's not normal weight gain. So I'll just show you like my stomach. I'm very fortunate that I don't get stretch marks, knock on wood. My stomach looks pretty big from the side, but as you can see, there's not many places for it to go. One of my favorite things this pregnancy actually has been, it's funny how Bodycon works when you're pregnant. So I've actually been hitting up Amazon a lot for the flowy dresses that kind of look like my Natalie Martin dresses that I was wearing in pregnancy. And then they have great, if you type in literally like long sleeve Bodycon dresses, I've just been getting tons of them off of Amazon. And they've been so cute. So I'll link a couple below. I'll link the pink and blue one that I got. These were like $28 maybe. These pink and blue dresses that I got. This is the blue one, just to remind you, because I've worn them before. And then this was the pink one. And then just the Bodycon dresses are literally like all one color, long sleeve fitted short dresses. I think they're great for pregnancy because you don't really want to go out and spend, you know, $300 on a dang dress for a special occasion and like a splurge like that if you can't rewear the dress. So all these dresses I've been getting have been like under $50. Something that kind of scared me that I talked about in my last video was when I went to my OB and I was talking to her about like, oh yeah, we'd love to have 4 kids. And we were talking about like, am I gonna have another C-section because it's so close together with the last birth? She was like, you know, in my opinion, it's like 17 and a half months. So it is probably in your best interest to go ahead and have another C-section. But she was like, we don't like to do over 3 C-sections. And I was like, what? I didn't even know that that was a thing. I've been talking to a lot of people that have had multiple C-sections or that have had VBACs and stuff like that. And I still haven't like made a final decision, but I'm asking around and I'm doing exercises that are like strengthening my core and like all of the muscles that are like totally shot after having my first C-section. With my friend Katie, that's something else this pregnancy. I've started working out with my friend Katie. She owns Pure Barre Studios. She does personal training, does all different kind of stuff. And we've just been doing like really small, easy stuff. And it's so hard for me pregnant. I don't know why. It's like super, super hard. But I feel a lot stronger and I feel like little things like walking for a long time that kind of get hard when you're pregnant are getting a little bit easier since I've started working out. I've been losing more lashes. My lashes look awful right now, so don't even look at them. I took off my makeup for y'all to see my face, so here we are. And also, like, my eyebrows have been thinning, which is so weird. They said that that can happen during pregnancy. The nursery. So my interior decorator, you guys should just see all these new things we've gotten for my room, these beautiful curtains and rods and everything, but I'm going to do like a house update and show you all of that. She is hustling me to let her find out the gender of the baby and surprise us when we go in to have the baby by installing everything. So that means, like, I'd find out the gender of the baby. I could find out now. And then she would order all the stuff. They would put it in a storage space, and they would come in and literally install everything from the wallpaper to the art to everything while we're there, which that would be so fun. But I'm like, I talk to her all the time. I'm like, I'm so afraid you're going to let it slip. I've still been just kind of like going back and forth on that one, but I think I'll probably let her do it because I think that she'll be able to keep the secret. So yeah, that's just a quick little update. Like I said, not sick anymore, which has been amazing. I'm getting a little emotional just about, like, once you head towards the second half of your pregnancy, you just start worrying about, like, oh my gosh, my first child, who's this precious angel of mine, like, how are they gonna feel when I'm giving attention to another baby and stuff like that. I know that this is like a common thing that a lot of people deal with, but I think especially as, like, it nears that end of the second trimester into the third, you just start thinking, oh my gosh, it's my last, like, few months with this baby, and we adore for it, and I just don't want him to feel left out at all, or like I can't pick him up and I have to have another C-section, all those things. But I just have to keep thinking I'm giving him a brother or a sister, which was like the joy of my life, was being one of four. So give me any advice on that any of you had that had your second child. So I hope you guys enjoyed that little update. Send me DMs, comment below if my comments are turned on, or comment on my Instagram pictures. Thanks so much.